A major retail bank spent millions redesigning their app. It was technically flawless and intuitively designed, but a complete failure. Why? Because they designed it for who their customers were, not who they'd become. I'm Dr. Ben Hamer, a futurist and sociologist, and I work with organisations to help them understand their customer of tomorrow. Because this isn't just about one bank. Blockbuster designed for Friday night rentals, while Netflix was already thinking about instant access. BlackBerry built their product around email, while Apple was designing for an entire lifestyle. And Dick Smith built for in-store variety, while Amazon was creating infinite and effortless choice. And there's a pattern. Organisations that thrive don't just serve their customer, they anticipate who their customers are becoming and what they're going to expect. In this keynote, I'm going to take you on a journey through the things that are reshaping human behaviour right now and what it means for your future customer. We'll start with some of the main disruptions that are changing how people think, choose and behave. So things like how technology is driving the shift from mass communication to mass personalisation, and how in the age of AI agents, you might not be selling directly to your customer, but to their AI. And then there's younger generations who have never known a life without a smartphone and learned to talk to Siri before they can tie their own shoelaces. But I don't just stop there. I then translate these disruptions into some of the fundamental behavioural shifts for customers. For example, we're living in a post-truth era where peer marketing matters more than brand messaging. There's attention fragmentation, where you don't get attention anymore, you're just borrowing it in 5-second bursts. We're seeing the time paradox, where customers simultaneously crave speed and depth, as well as efficiency and meaning. And then there's ambient individualism, where your customers want to be recognised as unique without having to explain themselves to you. And so there's a fine line here between using customer data to serve and not to stalk. Of course, it wouldn't be one of my keynotes without turning insight into action, and so for every single shift that we talk about, it'll come with clear implications and takeaways. The future customer is a game changer because from working with organisations across every sector, I've learned that the companies that thrive aren't just customer focused, they're customer anticipatory. And they don't just solve today's problems, but design for behaviours that are still emerging. Because your customers are evolving faster than your assumptions are about them. And the question isn't whether this affects your industry, it's whether or not you're going to lead the change or get left behind.